Hey everybody, Doug the Michigan Piper, and I am back here in the pipe rest, and it is today the 17th of April, which is the last day of Lent. So I'll probably put this video up tomorrow, but I have made it through Lent without being on YouTube for the most part, and I'll explain that here in a minute, and Facebook as well. Today I am smoking my X220 Peterson. This is the one that I got while I was over in Ireland last year, and in it is my Cadre Challenge blend. And yes, I have been doing the Cadre Challenge while the month has been going on, even though I've not been on YouTube. I have been back and forth talking with Pat, and my condolences to those of you who have fallen off the challenge. But my special blend here is 50% Borkum Riff Black Cavendish and 50% Mason Edwards Traverse City Cherry. So how well you can see that, but it is not a bad blend, you guys. It's a bit strong for an every time blend for me, but the Black Cavendish is one of those comfort blends. It's a sleeper blend to me, and so putting the cherry in it just makes it, to me, it reminds me of the Tinderbox when I was a kid. The smell, the flavor, lots of body. I think if I had to do it again so far, I think that I would use probably 75% Traverse City Cherry and 25% on the Borkum Riff. But we'll see. You know, I'll probably try to blend that up, see how it goes. But you know, there's times like when I'm out on a hike, walking the dog or whatever, it's a good blend. However, like when you're outside and you happen to get some in your mouth or whatever in your throat, it burns my throat a little bit more when I get that. So not necessarily the best hiking blend, but the opposite side of that coin is the fact that I can taste it better when I'm going to walk, because I can't taste my blends as well when I'm out walking around. So overall, it's a really good blend, you guys. I may keep some of this to the side once I get it dialed in, but we'll see. So this is one of 4 pipes that I'm smoking it in. I've only smoked it this pipe this month one other time. This one, I don't want to say it's a rarely used pipe because it's one of my main rotation of pipes, but I don't smoke this one as much. You know, that's of my main rotation. So I told you that I stayed off Facebook and YouTube for the most part. What I mean by the most part is, for me, now for those of you who are catching up, I've never observed Lent before, but we talked about it in our church. It was like, you know what? It's not a bad thing, right? So, and Lent is just basically observing a certain period of time right before Easter, where you fast and pray to get you more focused on Christ, what He did for us, and whatnot. And there's a lot more, you know, in depth to it, but that's in a nutshell. Okay. So the rule I made for myself was no Facebook, no YouTube, because I do the death scroll and I waste hours upon hours upon hours, sometimes in a day, doing that. And I could tell that it was dragging me down. You know, I say I didn't have any time, but I'd spend hours on YouTube or Facebook. So I decided to walk away from those for a while. And today I'm drinking Fever Tree, I think it's Fever, premium ginger beer. So I walked away from Facebook and YouTube for a while. And I did get on them. Let me explain before you all condemn me to hell. If I was looking something up and I needed instructions on something and it popped up a YouTube video, I would watch that video because I'm not scrolling. The intent for me is the scrolling part of it. Same thing with Facebook. We have a Facebook page for our fire department. So, you know, and I run that. So if I had something to post on, I'd post it on there, but I wouldn't start scrolling through, you know, if somebody sent me a link on Facebook for something, I would look at that link, I would turn it back off. And that was it. I don't want to say I was shocked, but that first week or so, it was hard. I mean, I just kept reaching for my phone, and it was like, why am I reaching for my phone? And it just, I mean, we all know, right? We know that we spend too much time on YouTube. We spend too much time on Facebook. But man, it really drives it home when you give it up. I would suggest, even if you're not a believer, give it up for a week and watch how many times you actually grab for your phone. It makes you more aware of the people around you that are, you know, every time you go in a doctor's office, a store, the DMV, any of those, it's like everybody's on their phone now. Like you sit down, you grab your phone, you start looking at it, you know. So, and I found some other things in there because I wasn't on Facebook or YouTube that I started doing in place of, which was no better, right? It's like I just looked the weather up. Oh, it's weather, you know, and started looking stuff up just because I wanted some kind of something to fill that void. So I don't want to say I learned a lot other than the fact that I was more hooked on it than I thought I was. And having said that, I probably won't dive wholeheartedly back into it as far as scrolling and stuff starting tomorrow. But, you know, obviously I'll check. But I think I'm comfortable if I just get on there and check and see if I have any notifications, you know, and then get back off of it. So we'll see how that goes. So what's been happening? Well, first thing is I sold my bike. I just got to the point, you guys know that, sorry, I'm trying to turn my phone down so you guys don't hear it going off all the time. I got to the point where my ears, you guys know, they've been watching for a while, I've got tinnitus really bad, and after I would ride my bike, my ears would ring bad for about 3 days. And so it was that, it was having a hearing aids now or something else I've got to try to figure out when I'm going on a bike ride. And so the good news is I sold it to my son who wrecked his bike last summer. So if I want to go on a ride, I can always go over there, and, you know, he's already offered. So I gave him a really good price because he's my son. And I used that money to beef up my forge a little bit. I got a brand new anvil. If you watch any of my forging videos, you know the corners of my anvil are kind of broken down. I bought it that way, and, you know, it was time. But anvils aren't cheap. I paid about, it's a 181 pound anvil. If you know anything about forging, it's a Hay-Budden. And I paid about $1,800 for it. So it wasn't cheap at all. And then we've got a place about 3 hours from my house over in Wisconsin that is a forging supply store. So I went down to the rest of my cash, and not the rest of it, but most of it, and went down there and picked up some different items, a new hammer, a scroll, if you know what that is, a scroll form, and some other things. And I bought some steel as well, so stock up the stockpile a little bit. So yeah, haven't had a whole lot of chance to forge. I'm hoping to here in the next couple weeks, but we'll see. I did break my toes again, broke one of them. Remodeling our bathroom, and I was in a hurry, and I didn't see the attic access that was laying on the floor, the hatch for it, and I kicked it, broke my toe. So yeah, there's that. So, all right, let me look at my notes here, you guys, because I did write that, so actually that's pretty much everything with the exception of some more big news for me. I have a part-time job offer, and I am probably going to take it, which means if I take it, I will be having to resign from my other part-time job, which is an investigator with the medical examiner's office. but I've been thinking about that for the last few days. The job offer is actually working with the youth in our church. Not all the youth, but a specific part of the youth. And it's interesting because I've had a heart for young men, to be able to help them grow up to be men in a world that's so sideways like ours is. But I've never had a heart, an enthusiasm, you know, especially for younger ones. And then I started getting involved over the last couple of years with one of the youth programs we have. And I've come to, I wouldn't say love it, but enjoy the interactions. So I can say that I'm not passionate about this part-time job. However, there are certain aspects of it that I am. So I think it will balance out. And you know, we've done a lot of praying, my wife and I have, and talking and working things out. And I think this is going to be the right move. So haven't pulled the trigger yet, haven't said yes, but I probably will. So we'll see how it goes. So I don't want to make this too long. I know it's a welcome back or a I'm back video, but you guys got other stuff to do besides scroll through Facebook, right? So Pat, I'm on the challenge. I'm still in. And to tell you the truth, one quick thing, I've got 3 pipes so far that I've smoked. I've got the 4th one. I haven't figured out which one I want to smoke. So maybe I'll talk a bit more about that in the next video. But I'm going to hopefully post this on Good Friday. So happy Good Friday to all of you. Is it correct to say happy Good Friday? I mean, Good Friday is a remembrance of Christ's crucifixion. So maybe not happy or a solemn Good Friday to you. So, all right, shut Facebook off. Go pray. Love you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, take care.